Hello, everybody, and welcome back to SRL Season 4. We're here for Round 4 at Imola in the wonderful country of Italy, and it's the first sprint race of the season. Obviously, they've been added to F1, the sprint races, and they're now on the game, so we are utilising them with a sprint race. So that is how qualifying will be done, and obviously, if you don't know how the grid for qualifying is for the sprint race, is set up. It's reverse championship order, so you get the drivers who are at the front of the championship stand at the back, the ones at the back stand at the front, just to mix it up a bit, just to see if the guys at the back can catch up and make the moves and get to the front in time for the race. And we also do give out points for the sprint. It's the same as real life, I believe. That'd be 8 points for first, all the way down to P8, getting 1 point. So there are points on offer. As we just wait for the draw. Oh, I've got to tell them to go on. I forget. I'm going to tell them when to let me go. Problem with being admin commentator, man. Give me a second. I forget. We're not going into normal qualifying. Okay. Okay, there we go. We've got 7:05. Uh, 7:05. So wait about a minute, and we can get going. I hope I've got everything right. Formation lap should be on. I've put damage and all that on. Help everyone's in the right grid spots for the race. It should hopefully be a good race. We've got 11 laps for the sprint. This will be to determine a qualifying order for the full race, and obviously there'll be points on hand for this, so we'll see. As it is 11 laps, I doubt we'll see any pit stops in this, but we could have some different strategies. That'll be interesting to see. We could have some people stand on the soft, some people stand on the mediums. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Why is this connected? Oh, broken. My Wi-Fi might be a bit poor. If I end up disconnecting, we know why. Just chat working. Oh, here we go. Right, hi Rosberg. I don't know if you said anything earlier. My chat's a bit broken. Andrew Dubb, you think? Oh, okay. So Rosberg bigging up Andrew. I think Giles is going to win. I think he's going to bounce back from his tough weekend last week, where he almost got the win, and I think he's going to claim a win. It will be nice to see. We had 3 winners in the first 3 races. Rosberg loves it. So I would love to make 4 winners in 4 races. Here we go then, the formation lap starting for the sprint. Go through the grid and all. I thought it was like there wasn't a formation lap on then. I was scared. I was like, have I forgot to put a formation lap on? No. Okay, so let's have a look at the So everyone is down on the medium, so no one is going risque and going onto the softs. It does also look like it's a little dark, so maybe there could be some rain at the end of it. It's 11 laps, you never know. Anyway, we'll go through the grid of the sprint. I don't think he will. I think he thinks he's gonna cause havoc, but he won't. He's in front of them, so they're gonna have to hit him. It'd be worse if he was behind, because then he'd run to the back, or if he was in the mid, because then he'd run into them. Because he's at the front, I don't think he will. I've got faith in him. Anyway, we'll go through the grid now. So we've got Ascari starting on pole. So, well, it doesn't count. This doesn't count as pole because it's not for the race. So he's starting first for the sprint. He's on the mediums. And we've got Dietrich in second. He had a very good run in Australia. He was on good form, so hopefully for him he can carry this into the race and for the sprint race and see if he can maybe get his first pole position or proper pole position in SRL, and it's actually people racing. We've got Formula Fish starting third with James in fourth. We've got Hayslash in fifth and F1 Andrew down in P6. Yavzuker's in 7th, Lewis in 8th, then we've got Fid on 9th, Sean in P10, Giles in 11th, Diddley's 12th, and P13, last but not least, your championship leader, Mirabel in the Aston Martin. These guys at the back will really be wanting to push up to the front. These are the quick guys, these are the leaders of the championship. So we'll be seeing them come flying through the pack. And I don't know how long that'll take. There we go, the drivers pulling up to the grid. This feels weird because usually to start off we get qualifying, we're in qualifying and we're just, we're waiting and we're watching the qualifying laps, but this is going to be high attrition straight away. We've got the race, the sprint to look forward to, 11 laps. Just see everyone now getting into place. May only be 13 drivers, a little disappointing, but hey, it's still going to be a good race. Oh, and Mirabel's been disqualified from the session. Oh, okay, right, I know what's happening. Anyway, 5 red lights. And away we go for the sprint race at Imola, and it's going to be Ascari's got a pretty decent start. Derptrick's on his side, I can't get a good angle, and I think Derptrick's going to go to the inside. No, he's not, and Ascari's going to keep the lead going into turns 1 and 2. There's no contact, I don't think, from anyone. No, it's pretty clean from the whole grid. And Mirabel and Giles battling at the back. Not too many moves going on. It's been a clean start for Andrew and Lewis. Going side by side. Going into there. But there's contact between Diddley and Lewis. I don't know if Diddley's lagging again at all. Oh, and Lewis is spun. And Mirabel's going to have to go by Diddley. And there's all carnage at the back where the quick guys are. But Ascari's managed to get there. They're going 3 wide. Into this. I don't know the names. The corner names. They're going to call into the left-hander. I should probably learn the corner names because I just don't know half of them. But Sean had a massive kick of oversteer, but he manages to catch it. And he just stuck behind F100 now, but that was a very clean start. That's impressive from the drivers. Let's keep this up, guys. Obviously, them now making their way towards the last couple corners. Is that someone going for a move? It looks like Sean's on the back of Andrew, and Giles and Diddley going side by side. They've touched, but crucially, no one's span. And Diddley looks like he's getting a better run than Giles. He pulls to the outside, using all his DRS to go in side by side down the start-finish straight. And I think Giles has just got more straight line speed. And it looks like there's a battle up at the front. James trying to get past Ascari, and Derptrick got past Ascari into P1. So when did that happen? And Ferrari. Oh, James, a kick of oversteer, managed to save it. But Ferrari are running 1-3 in Imola, in their home track. Remember, Imola is in Italy, or San Marino. It's basically, and Andrew's made contact with Yav. Oh, not Yav, sorry, that's Hasty Flash. Hasty Flash and F1 Andrew have made contact with each other. That's the second week in a row that F1 Andrew has had a collision with an Alfa Romeo. And that's Hasty Flash's front wing gone. Wow. Drama on lap 2. As they make their way around the track now. Maybe, I mean, it didn't last long because on the second lap there was a crash. But yeah, I think Andrew has spun again. He might have rear wing damage. It did look like he did clobber the wall. So that, I mean, it's only the sprint. He's still got the race to come after this. And it looks like Derptrick's already got a 1.1 second gap to Ascari. So Ascari's, he was scared about starting first, but he's kept his own. And James already got a penalty, but he's kept his own so far. He may have dropped down to second, but he's done a decent job. I don't want to commentators curse him. And look at this, Yav trying to get ahead of James for P3 as Sean goes quick. As Yav has used, no, sorry, it's James that used up all his ERS. And Yav's going to be inside of James, and that's going to be P3 for Yav. What a move. And let's get on board because it's Andrew spinning again. I think he does have rear wing damage. I mean, it is the sprint. He could do a worldie and come back. You never know. And Mirabel's right at the back of Giles. As he's going to be inside of him with a little bit of a late move. They're going side by side. Very clean racing from the two of them. And Mirabel just cannot make the move. Giles did some great defending. But Mirabel and Giles are not really moving up as quick as they really want to. As their competitors, Fedor and Sean, have really moved up. And Ascari, as I said, he spun now! I did commentators curse him. He spun where Russell did. And it's going to bring out a VSC, I think. I don't see the safety car coming out. And no! Ascari's in the wall. Well, not in the wall anymore, but he was in the wall and he's out. What a shame, he was doing so well. And it's Ferrari powered 1, 2, 3 at the front. Damn, Ferrari loving it here. Oh, that's a shame for Ascari. That has brought out the VSC. That's not what Heath, Flash, and Andrew wanted. They would have wanted a full-on safety car to help them. But what a shame for the Red Bull driver. Well, Kieran's joined during the finish, so should be able to join in the race. Fingers crossed. I beg. Someone might have to. Can you put Rosberg? Can you tell him in chat just that? Oh, you need to tell Ascari to join back as well. Tell Ascari to join back and tell Kieran not to leave because I don't want Kieran to think this is the actual race. And Ascari needs to join back. I'm assuming the safety car's ending soon because everyone's racing. Yeah, there it is. Make sure you tell them because I don't want. Because Ascari needs to join back. He needs to remember that there's a race. Anyway, we are back under green. Still 12 drivers left. I think Andrew does. He's got to have rear wing damage. He needs to retire if he's got rear wing damage because he's just going to keep spinning. It's going to be poo for him. He's not going to get points. He needs to get top 8. Anyway, get more with Fedor. He's behind James now, trying to get ahead of the Ferrari P3. Oh, I'm going to turn the game off. Oh, and he's touched him. He's touched James. I think he's spanning around. So I was looking at my computer to try and turn the game volume down. But yeah, there's Andrew retiring. Turn my game volume down so it's not too loud. But there's been contact with James and Fedor. That is a shame. James is looking so good in P3, and look at this. And Mirabeau inside of Giles. He's going to give him the space. Giles gets pushed onto the curb. And I think, is that Fedor pitting? No, it's Sean. Sean's pitting. Sean has damage. Oh, no. And look at that, Mirabeau, sorry. Giles has got some great straight line speed. He's going to keep ahead of Mirabeau. Mirabeau and Diddley now going side by side. The battle for P4 really hotting up. And Mirabeau just cannot get ahead of Giles. He's got Diddley right on his back. And Diddley is sniffing out Mirabeau. He wants to get ahead of him. Just can't get the move. Same too with Mirabeau and Giles. Giles doing some stellar defending, just not let the Aston Martin past him. This is effectively the championship trio fight right now. It's the top 3 in the championship. So this will be very important in terms of that. You've seen this going nose to tail, and speaking of that, Yav is on the back of the Dirt. The gap is 4 tenths, so this is for pole position. I don't know if you're speaking in chat or not, because you keep saying welcome to chat room. It's just it seems to be really glitched, so let me just check it's working. Hello. Okay, it's working. Oh, we do love Twitch being glitchy. Oh, look at this, they're basically pushing each other through the last couple of corners. And Mirabeau going up the inside of Giles there. It was a little bit of a sneaky move for him. Did not make it work. But yeah, I wasn't looking at the screen when Fedor and James had the collision, so I don't know whose fault it was, but a massive shame for James. And look at this, Giles trying to go for P5 ahead of Formula Fish. He's going to go around the outside of him. Can he make the move? Yes, he can. What a move from Giles. Now Formula Fish is going to defend from Mirabeau and from Diddley as well. They're going to go free man. He's going to choose to go to the outside to defend from Diddley. Mirabeau's going to try and go to the outside of Formula Fish. Is Formula Fish going to lose 2 positions? They've touched! They've touched! Can Mirabeau save it? No, he can't! Mirabeau has been spun. He made contact with Formula Fish and he's now on to P9. He's out of the points for the spring. Oh, a shame for the championship leader. Great for the championship battle. And Diddley's now going to the inside of Formula Fish. And has he made the move? Yes, he has. Fuck's sake. Oh, he's been hit! He's been hit! He's in the wall! Oh, no! That might have been because of lag. And there's a safety car. Oh, no! He's been hit in the back by Formula Fish. Like I said, he doesn't look as laggy as Australia, but it could have been down to that, so we're not going to point fingers just yet. And he's in the wall where Ascari crashed, and that has brought out the full safety car. Oh, I knew it was too much. It was too, like, what's the word? It was, the pin. Oh, no. It was going too well, you know, that really clean first lap, and now we've had all this drama. Also, Rosberg, have you told Ascari to join back? Because he left the thing in. Oh, Duptrig's almost passing the safety car. You can't do that, sir. Okay, cool. Wow, some more contact going on. It's the same place where Ascari dropped it. Don't know if he had made contact with someone to crash. We didn't actually see it. But that corner has claimed 2 victims, so that is looking like the scary place of the track. But yeah, Mirabeau he's paying as well. He's going to the softs. So is that the move, road? We've got 4 laps to go, so they will 100% make it. But he's going to get past everyone. He won't have a lot of time at laps to do it. Only about 3 or 2 because he'll have to come in soon. We'll have to see. And not only is he fit, Sean pitted because I think he got wing damage. I think he did that just before the safety car come out. Yeah, because he's got 2 lap all tyres. So Sean and Miro are both on the mediums. I mean, I guess it makes sense for them to pit onto the... Not on the medium, sorry, on the softs. And it kind of makes sense for them to pit. Because they're at the back, they're at the points, or just about in. You know. Might as well just make something work. But anyway, the current order on lap 7 of 11 of the sprint. We've got Erpchik leading with Yav second, and Yav is looking very quick and looking like he wants to win this and get the pole position for the race, so we're going to have to watch out for that. Fyodor sitting P3 with Giles in P4. Alpine are looking very good this season. I think they're the only... Oh, Fyodor's gone a bit wide. Alpine looks to be the only team that have 2 cars in the front runnings, because there's about 5 or 6 drivers who are like going to be, I feel, running this championship. And luckily for Alpine, they've got 2 of them drivers. So that's going to really help them out in the Constructors' Championship. And we've got Fon Fish in 5th. Lewis is currently running P6. James 7th. And, someone's pitted. It's Formula Fish, I think, is pitted. Yes, he has. So I think he'll be going into the softs, maybe. I don't think he got damage. Currently, I've just realised Yav's got a penalty. Fyodor with a penalty as well, and same with James. So that could also change the run-ins. The fact that there's penalties. So that'll be interesting to see. So somehow Erpchik is leading and will be on pole. And even if Yav gets past him, as long as he keeps it, and Fyodor as well. So 2nd and 3rd both with penalties. So this could move Giles up as well. We don't want to speak too soon, especially what happened last week, but it could be, and you never know. I don't know if he'll get the pole position for the sprint, but he could well win this race. We'll have to see. Lap 8 of 11. Safety car, I'd imagine it coming this lap. Fine Fish should be able to catch. So we'll have to wait and see. 10 of the 13 drivers still running in this sprint. Going past the section where 2 of our drivers have retired. Obviously, Andrew retired in the pits. I'm pretty sure I did get rid of wing damage. But I really don't know half these corner names. And I know, isn't that like the first 2? Is that Tamarella, or is it like changed? I really should know them, I just don't. Oh, for fuck's sake, I mean. Oh, yeah, safe garage in this lap. So we'll have about a 2-3 lap shootout for the pole position. It might. I hope it doesn't. I've got faith that they're not going to crash. Yeah, we saw it. We saw it. I saw you go to the back. Oh, he's right. He's right. When is Erpchik going to go though? When's he going to bolt? Going to try and make a sizable gap to Yav, and he's going to go now. And look at this. It looks like Fyodor is already all over the back of Yav. He's using all his DRS, pushing up to the back of the Alfa Romeo. I don't think it's close enough. Yeah, it's actually quite close to Erpchik, but no moves being made into turn 1. No one doing anything. The goal going to keep it clean. It looks like Formula Fish. Not Formula Fish, sorry. Sean's on the back of James. Oh, Sean's been spun! Sean has spun! Oh no! He's on to P10 now. Dramas. The Williams is spun it, and someone's gone wide. I think that's Lewis going wide. And Mirabeau's going to try and go around the outside of James for P6. Can he make the move? He's got on board with him. Yes, he can. What a move from Mirabeau, and he's now going to go up to P5. Can he get ahead of James? He's up the inside. Not James, sorry, Lewis. He's up the inside of the Haas. And that is Mirabeau up to P5. And Lewis is dropping like a stone as James is going to try and come past him now. Lewis holds the inside line and he keeps the Ferrari at bay. But we still got Hasty Flash. And Hasty Flash going over the curb a little bit. Looks like he lost the rear but managed to keep it. And no one changed positions anymore. But Lewis has got a really bad exit coming out of the corner. And James, they've touched the tap. No, they've touched again. And James has been pushed into the grass. He got a penalty for it, but he's managed to catch it and not spin. And that was a little bit silly from you boys. Come on. It was easy to go side by side there and not touch. Luckily, it didn't end in tears. As now Hasty Flash is trying to get ahead of James. And we've got Formula Fish as well. He's going to try and make it 3 wide. Going past the start-finish straight. The Ferrari, the Williams, and the Haas. Not Haas, Alfa Romeo. And Fully Fish is going to do a double overtake. Oh, he's going to go wide. The touch. James is banging wheels with him. And Fully Fish, oh my god, and it's Sean coming. There's 4 cars and Sean's going to do a double overtake. Up into P8. What a move from Sean. And now can he get ahead of James? Up the inside round there, but he bloody well can. That's 3 moves by Sean. What a move from the Williams driver, showing you why he's a champion of this league. Great move. There's a Scary joining back. Good. We're on the penultimate lap of the race, and look at this. Yav is right on the backside of Dirt Trick. As long as Dirt Trick doesn't get a penalty, he doesn't need to fight this. He can just let Yav get past, keep within 3 seconds, and he's got pole. He doesn't even have to worry about Fedor as well. Yav's going to get a better exit. He's going to move ahead of Dirt Trick, and that's Yav up into P1. But as I said, he's got the penalty, so this Dirt Trick's still in P1. Oh, look at this. Murbo's just dive at the inside of Giles. That's not the first time he's tried that there, and he's not made the move. You know, we've seen Giles has got a lot of straight line speed, as DRS is now enabled for this last lap. Oh, sorry, what will they be used? Rosberg's saying that Fedor should let Giles pass. I don't know if he's close enough right now. Well, Sean's gone quicker, showing that he's pushing. He's going to get ahead of Lewis. So that's Sean up into P6. But Murbo's right in the back of Giles. Trying to make the move. And the gap's widened now. Nothing changing there. Oh, just calm down a little. So Yav is now into lead of the sprint, but he has his penalty. So we'll not be keeping that. We'll want to try and get as big as a gap as you can to the rest of the field to see where he can finish. Oh, Miraba's pushing Giles through the left-hander there. He wants to get past the Alpine, but he just cannot find a way past. He's just stuck behind him. Giles is doing some great defending, and Murray just can't find a way around him. He's looking at the inside now. He's not going to go for the move into chicane, is he? No, he isn't. He's not close enough. He's pushing him. Oh, he spat him! He spat Giles through. Oh, no. He should wait for that. He's not going to wait for it, but he should do. The stewards will have to look at that. He's blatantly... Oh, and Foreman Fisher span! Oh, and he's hit the wall. And he's retired from it. How's he retired from that? I do not know. Giles, though, has been scuffed by Mirabeau. And Yav is going to win the sprint race. But no, Dioptric's going to win it because on penalties. Sean goes quickest. Mirabeau up to 3-3. Sean up to P4. Fedor's gone down to 5th. Lewis 6th. Wow. Crazy race. That was very exciting. Naughty from Mirabeau there. Championship leader being very naughty. He had more speed because he was on the softs. Obviously, he's going to have more speed going into the chicane, but you've got to remember the car ahead of you, if he's braking, you can't just, you may have more speed, but you can't just go into it. And Sean got the driver of the day from the game. I guess I agree with that. It was a good race up to P4. But wow, that was intense. Oof. There we go. Dioptric gets his first proper pole of SRL. And he wins the sprint race, gets 8 points for him. Great drive from Dioptric. They'll really hope that he can transform that into the race. Then we've got Yavstein P2, Mirabeau P3, Sean into P4, so good start from them guys. Fedor's in 5th, Lewis 6th, he's flash finished 7th, Giles in 8th, so he's the last point scorer, so getting 1 point for him. Then we've got James 9th, Finefish 10th, Dilly's 11th, Andrew 12th, and Scary 13th. And if Kieran's still here, that'll be in 5th. There you go. Yep, hopefully, Andrew, I wish you luck, my friend. And, looks like it's going to be dry for the race. A lot brighter than the sprint. So we'll just tell them when to go. And, okay, when are we going? Hi, Linka. How are you doing? Oh, it's fine. Don't need to get here straight away. You can join whenever you want. Okay, when are we going to get going? We're going at 28. Gives them some time to relax, to get ready for the race. You're at 7:28. So you don't want to give them too long, Don't want to wait too long. Like 5 minutes or so. Like the league I'm in does that. It's like, that's just too long. 5 minutes. I need like 2 or 3. Yeah, I wasn't looking at the screen, James, when it happened, but I did see there was contact, so it's just a bit unfortunate, mate. You'll get in the race, though. You've got a full 30-odd laps, you know, you'll get better. You'll have a better look at the race. It's positive thinking. Okay. 1 minute till race. Yes, cars are very exciting. Do love a good car. Okay, that's fair. As long as it's here racing, that's okay. Anyway, you know all that, you do all that shit, so that's not the deal with it. Oh, Jake's here. Hello, Jake. Didn't even realise. I also hope that Giles and AC Flash do well. Especially last week with Giles. You know, it was looking so good for the win. Glitched game, made the safety car come out. And unfortunate for him, but I've got faith in him. He was looking good in the sprint, got hit by Mirabel, but, you know, that's the sprint, you know. This is the race now. It's completely different, in my opinion. Anything can happen in league racing. You know, you've got so many laps. So different. I have faith in him. But anyway. B. Dirt Trick starting on pole position. Oh my fucking 1 second. Wi-Fi's being very dodgy. Right, there we go. Okay, we'll go for the grid again. So we've got Dirt Trick starting on pole in Ferrari's home track. So that was really good for the Tifosi. They'll be loving that. So he's starting first, and Yav is in P2 with Mirabel third, and Sean in P4. Then we've got Theodore starting fifth, Lewis sixth, A-Slash starts P7, the only driver on the hards. And we've got Giles in P8, James is P9. Then we have Fallen Fisher P10, Diddley Stan 11th, F1 12th, Scary 13th, and last but not least, Kieran in P14. So 14 drivers, one extra from the sprint, that's lovely. Phone is being annoying. Fix that. Yeah, we've got 32 laps on this lovely classic track. And hopefully the race can be just as exciting as the sprint was, but 10 times as clean. Am I still streaming? Can I just get confirmation that I'm still going? Because it's being really glitchy. It says I'm still alive, but I just don't want it to like have messed up. I don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi. I beg, I'm fingers crossed. He says he's still alive, so I'm just going to assume. No one said anything, but it looks all good. Anyone? Can anyone tell me, please? I don't know. Well, we'll get back to that anyway. Let's get a good view. Here we go. 5 red lights. And away we go for Imola GP, and it's a pretty tentative start for both of them. Yav's going to get actually a better start than Dirt Trick, and that is going to be Yav going into P1. He's going to switch ahead of Dirt Trick, and Yav struggle gets into P1. It looks like one of the Alpines getting pushed wide onto the grass. No contact being made just yet as they go through turns 1 and turns 2. The Haas of Lewis is going to get pushed out wide, but he's going to keep it in a straight line. He's going very slow. There's been a spin. Who's Spanish Yav? Yav has retired on lap 1. How has he done that? And there's already a VSC. Jesus. Wow. He had such a good start. He's going to P1, and that's him out. In between turn 2 and turn 3. Oh, 4, whatever. I can't think. Wow. He was looking so good. He got the jump on Dirt Trick, moved ahead of him, and he's out like that. That is a shame for him. He was looking very speedy, and that's gonna... Dirt Trick will be loving that. That puts him back into P1. That is a shame for Yav. As brought out the VSC, so the drivers will have to slow down, regain themselves. We're ready for when the VSC ends. Wow, already a crash. Well, back down to 13. So it wasn't as clean as the sprint, and the VSC has come back in now as we go around the final corner to start the second lap. Who looks like John's got a very bad exit, and Theodore looks like he's going to go for the move on him. He's round the back of him. He's going to go to the outside, and he's going to the inside. So So side by side with the Ferrari. Who's going to brake later as they come into turn 1? Dobchik's doing some great defending. He's going to get pushed out wide. And that's Fedor into P1. And now Dobchik's going to defend for a miracle. Dobchik lost the race. What is he doing? He's swerving everywhere. Now Sean's going to try and get him. And Dobchik's just gone from P1 to P4 in the span of 4 corners. And Sean made a mistake. And he's trying to get back ahead of him now, Dobchik. But he can't make the move. Is he going to lose another position to Giles? I don't think he will. Gee. Oh, okay. Right, so I'll have to look at that. Apparently, Dobchik took Yav out, so hang on. Dobchik's just lost 3 positions. The span of 4 corners. Look, it's Mirabel's right at the back of Fedor now. We're going to have another change for the lead. Mirabel's looking to the outside of Fedor. Fedor doing some good defending. Mirabel's not going to go for the move there. We've also got Sean right on the back of him as well, so this is getting really tasty. Some great racing from these guys. There we go, Mirabel right on the back of Fedor. He's pushing him. I don't think he's going to go for the move yet. I think he's going to wait until turn 1 to go for it. Fedor looks like he's struggling a little bit compared to Mirabel. Round the final corner now. Get on the power. He's got his ERS opened up. Sean's going quickest. There we go. Mirabel goes to the inside of Fedor. And boom, he's into P1. Mirabel is leading the Imola GP, and Sean looked like he was going to go for moving Fedor, but just didn't. Oh, he made contact with him, and that's going to slow him down. That's going to let Dobchik go back. Oh, Sean lost the rear, and Dobchik goes back into P3. He made contact with Fedor. Fedor was going a lot slower than Sean was. Sean was not expecting. He hit the back of him, and now Sean's going back around the outside of Dobchik. Can he make the move? Dobchik doing some good defending. I don't think Sean's going to get ahead of him. They're going side by side. They're banging wheels. And then we got Sean's back ahead of Dobchik. Dobchik just going to fall behind him. And we got Giles and Diddley battling away. There's the rest of the grid. Andrew doing bad in 12th. We won't be happy with that. Look at this. Mirabel's already got a 1.5 second gap to P2. And look at this. Diddley's ahead of Giles now. Diddley's up to P5. So he's making it with last week's race winner. And here we go. James and Kieran. James pulls to the outside. And he's just going to move by Kieran. He can't get ahead of him. He's going to go for it. And the penultimate corner. He's on the inside of him. They're going side by side. Now around the last corner. Mirabel's his quickest. Oh, Kieran's just going to stay ahead of James. And this will help F1SRL. Sean and Fedor are battling for P2. I think Sean's made the move now. They're about to go 3 wide. The 2 Mercedes and the Ferrari. Is Andrew going to do a double overtake? I think he is. Ooh, it's close, and Andrew's going to get up to P10 with a double overtake. There's more battles going on as Heaty Flash and Lewis are making a battle in, and Dobchik and Fedor are having a battle as well. There's battles going on absolutely everywhere. I think Dobchik's trying to get ahead of Fedor, and he can't make the move, but Diddley's around the back of them now. And finally, Fish and Lewis has made a mistake. Oh, what's going on here? He's ghosted, and I think that's confusing James a little. So that's going to put Andrew up to 9th, and he's still ghosted because James is inside him, so he can't unghost. I think Lewis must have made contact or had a spin or something. That's him down into P10. And Kieran's trying to go around the outside of James. I don't think he can make a move, though. Sake. You're really hating a Mirabel, aren't you? He's got that up to 1.6 seconds now. But Sean is pulling closer. I don't know if he got the fastest lap. But these two are very quick. Both previous champions of SRL, the only current champions in this grid. And Sean has just gone quickest, so he's pushing to try and get ahead and catch up to Mirabel. The gap is 1.7 seconds, so I'll have to wait and see. Still early days, though. And look at this, the top 6 have pulled the gap between Giles and Heaty Flash is 4 seconds. And speaking of Heaty Flash, Falling Fish trying to go on the outside of the Alfa Romeo. What a move from Falling Fish up to P7. And Andrew and Lewis having a battle. Wow, this is a great race so far. James got no ERS. He's used so much ERS so far already. Only in lap 5. There's a Scary at the back. Look at this. 4-way battle from Dobchik all the way down to Giles. P3 to P6. Did Dobchik get ahead of Fedor? Actually, Dobchik's going to go very wide. That'll probably be a warning. With that track extending. Just calming down just a little bit. Though he does. Oh, Diddley and Fedor making contact. Diddley went on the grass a little bit. They're going side by side into the chicane now. Easy, easy. Oh, Diddley's going to get pushed wide, and Giles might try and make a move now. Now that Diddley has made that error, I don't think he'll be close enough though. I'll see though. Going into the blue corner. Oh yeah, Diddley looks like he's lagging again. I don't think his lag's as bad as Australia, but he does look to be lagging. And he moves going down into here. We've got the back markers. James and Lewis have made contact, and James has spat on that. Unfortunately, I'm going to put that on James. James went for a silly move, and he's been punished for it. And Giles and Diddley now. Giles is going to get up to P5. Kieran's got a penalty. 5-second penalty. He's spent in the pit lane. Well, look at this now. Giles and Fedor. There's been a finish. Sean has spun for P2 and it's made contact. Giles is retired. Oh no! And he made contact with Diddley, and that's going to be the safety car out. Oh, that's the second week in a row that Giles is retired. What happened there? No. Oh my god, that all just happened in the space of 10 seconds. Sean lost the rear. That's put the Ultra back to P2. Jesus, that is unfortunate for Giles. And Diddley got damage from it. Has brought the full safety car out. Wow. Woo. Yeah, I hope he doesn't, because he had a good first 2 races, so fingers crossed. I can breathe. I can breathe. That was crazy though. That was mental. That is really unfortunate for Giles. He's had a really bad run of races, and he was looking quick as well. Now, the question is anyone going to pit? Murbo does come into the pits, but Taz is going to go on. I don't know. Dobchik's in. Same with Fedor. Sean's come in. Diddley, of course, he's got damage. Who's going to stay out? Anyone going to stay out? Forming Fish comes in. Hazy Flash comes in. Andrew comes in. Is Lewis going to go in? Yes, he is. What about Ascari? Ascari also comes in the pits. So, oh, bless me. Everyone has gone into the pits. And there's a lot of different tyre strategies. Look at this. Murbo's gone into hard, same with Dobchik. Fedor's on soft, Sean on soft, Hasty Flash is on soft, same with Formula Fish. So they're going to be 2-stopping because they are not taking softs 20-odd laps. Well, Murbo and Dobchik trying to go to the end. So this could be really tasty. Because Murbo and Dobchik will be trying to do no more stops. They'll be trying to stay on these tyres for the end of the race. Although they'll be a lot slower obviously than the soft runners. So this is really going to change things later on in the race. Hello, Leska, how are you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. Don't matter that you're late. Oh! I'm losing my voice again. I'm not doing too bad. Watching a very entertaining race. I'm only on lap 7. We still got 20. Let's do some maths. 25 laps. Oh, fuck off. He's only crashed twice. He should fucking, not to be mean, get a hold of yourself. I know he's bullshit, your crashes, but it's 2 crashes. Come on. You're not the only one that's having problems. I get that the crash was nothing to do with you, it's bullshit. You're really angry with that. I get that. It's the heat at the moment. And I get it's happened 2 weeks in a row, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen every week. Like, think about it. These first 2 races, he managed to get 2 podiums. He was on good form. He was doing well. He's had a little slip now, but that doesn't mean he can't come back and win all the races, because he's got the pace to do it. I don't think he should say he's going to leave. That's really childish, in my opinion. Not to be mean. Like, I get it. It can be annoying. Yeah, you've been crashed and it's nothing to do with you, but it doesn't mean you should leave. If it happens like 5 or 6 times in a row, then I'd be like, okay, then I get it. Then something's up. It's only happened 2 times. Like I said, it's happened with other people. Yav's been crashed. I don't think he's saying he's going to quit, so... But anyway, we'll leave that. We'll leave that for another time. Anyway, safety car's still out. We're on lap 8 of 32. A quarter of the way through. I can do maths. I can do maths, you see. Oh god. We've got Mirabel leading from Dobchik P2. Dobchik's doing... He's doing well to stay in second. You know, we don't usually see him up this high, and he's definitely had a good... He's been on good form lately. He got unfortunate last week in Australia with contact with Mirabel, but if he can just keep it clean, he could get a good result here. That could help him in the championship because he's currently very low down in the championship. So it'll be good to see him get a good result. And Fiddle's currently in P3, Sean in P4 after his spin. So I remember last season, Sean was struggling around it. He was spinning quite a lot. So this might not be a very good track for Sean. So he might just want to take it easy, not be too quick. Just make sure he doesn't spin. So this could really help Mirabel, because Mirabel's looking very quick. And I think Mirabel's main competition right now was either Diddley or Giles. I mean, Sean did go quickest, to be fair, so he's showing he's got pace. But I just don't think he's got the consistency around this track to win it, because I think he's going to spin it. He's got a good chance of spinning again. But we'll wait and see. Still got a long way to go. The safety car should be in this lap. There we go. As I said it, I'm psychic. And yeah, we'll get ready for 24 laps of racing. When's Mirabel going to go? He's backing up the pack. This is going to be very good though for the likes of Fedor, Sean, Hasty and Thornfish, all on the soft tyres. So they'll be trying to make their way past Dirttrick and Mirabel. Oh, Mirabel spun! He spun on the restart! Oh, Dirttrick. Oh, no, wait. Oh, wait, did Dirttrick hit him? Oh, if Dirttrick hits him, then he should get a 5-second penalty. So there's some controversy there, but Mirabel has been spun by Dioptric, I'm guessing, and Dioptric doesn't go ahead now, and Fedor's already in the back of Dioptric. Is he going to make the move going into turn 1? He's going to look to the outside of the Ferrari driver. Can he get ahead? They're going side by side. He's going to break later. Dioptric's going to break later, and Fedor can't make the move. This is going to open the door for Sean. Sean is going to go over the inside of him now. Side by side coming through turn 3. And that is Sean into P2. Oh, look at this. His battles going on lower down the field. Diddley's going to get over on the quicker tyres. Scari's gone wide, and he's made contact with Kieran, and Kieran's at the wall! Oh no! Oh, and that's Scari's fault, unfortunately, and that's Kieran gone. Mirabel's now back up to P10, he's made the move in James. And come on guys! Keep it clean, Jesus Christ, what are you doing? Child, stop crashing, please. I'd love that. Oh, Mirabel trying to go on that side of Scary, they made contact again. And I think Mirabel's on the inside now. It's going to turn to the outside. Scary's just holding his ground. And that is him there. And Hasty just got ahead of Sean now. Sean made a mistake? I don't know. God, crazy restart. Jesus. And Mirabel got ahead of Scary at some point. And look at this. Fedor right in the back of Dirttrick again. As a start lap 10 of 32, my voice is going even more. Oh god, we have to get a glass of water. And Fedor, see, can't make the move. He's not close. There's a H-Flash up to P3 showing some pace. Maybe he can put his hat in the ring for this fight for P1, but Ash Sean's right in the back of him. Oh, I'm really gonna need to get a glass of water. Oh, my throat's going. Right, it's calming down a little bit. Just a little bit. As I say that though, Mirabel on the back of Lewis for P7. And he's made the move up the inside of the Haas driver. Oh, there's Fedor right on the back of Dirttrick again. He's basically pushing through the corner. And again, Hasty Flash. Showing some good pace. Same with Sean. Dirttrick's on the hard tyres as well. So this is very good pace from him to keep all the soft runners behind. This is getting tastier and tastier. There we go, Fedor. He's looking around the outside of Dirttrick. He's going to turn to the inside. Can he make the move? Who's going to break later? Fedor's going to break low later. Dirttrick doing some great defending. They're going side by side into the final corner. Still side by side. Dirttrick will just not let him pass. And this Hasty Flash and Sean as well going side by side. It's double side by sides. And Diddley might get involved here. He's going to go free wide of touch! Oh, fuck, no! There's been contact, and Dirttrick's not out of the race, but he's been spun, he's got damage. And that's Sean into P1. Oh, that's silly, boys, that's silly. Oh, no. Jesus. That's silly. Oh, fucking hell. At least he's not out of the race. But, bloody hell. And Ascari and Lewis now side by side. Has he made the move? Oh god, so much has been. Sorry, I've not been reading chat. I've been talking over this. I'll have a look at it in a sec. So Scari's going up the inside of Lewis now. Can't get a good angle. God, it's all going on. Jesus, I don't know where to look. Cause look, Ace's actually got a bad exit. Dilly's going to try and go up the inside of the Alfa Romeo. I wouldn't go up the inside there, pal. I'd leave it. And yeah, no moves being made. But that's put Sean in the lead of the race. He's almost pulled a second to Ace. I think DRS will be out the end of this lap as Scari and Lewis now. Is Scari going to go for the move? I don't think he will. He's going to think better of it and stay behind him. DRS should be out. We've got F1 Andrew up to P5. He's got Mirbo behind him. But yeah, DRS isn't able. He might have been able last lap. And actually, let's look at the battle for P2 because Diddley and Hasty Flash going side by side. He's going to brake later. Diddley's going to brake. Oh, he's pushed him off. Can't do that. And that's put Hasty Flash down to P4. That is naughty. And Mirbo got ahead of Andrew. We didn't see that. I was watching the fight above, in the above positions. Stop saying that because you're just jinxing everyone. Stop it, Rosberg. Oh, did you get wing, rear wing damage? No, not. Oh, he must have, because he's fucking retired. And now we're down to 10. We've still got 20 laps to go, Jesus. Oh, Andrew had a low kick, obviously. There's Mirbo already back up to P5 after his spin. And he's pushing. He's on the hard tyres as well, so that's impressive to say that he's still this close to the front guys on his hards, because they'll be a lot slower than these softs. And the hards take so long to get to grips. I know he's got his braking assist on, so he's basically on medium traction. But still, them hards they're not easy to grip until like 10 laps on them. I bloody hate the hard tyres. What, did Diddley have shit connection as well? Because he does look like his lag. It just doesn't look like his lag's worse than last weekend, at least. He's got to do something by his in the next. He's going to keep ruining the races. He's clearly ruined Giles' race. And that is Mirbo up to P4. Okay, can I breathe now? No, I can't, because Bowman Fish is on the back of a Scary. You know, we like this. We like to have constant, good drama, battles. Not crashes, battles. Though, this front gaggle's still kind of same with each other. I mean, the gap's just about a second between Sean and Diddley. And Fedor's third and Mirbo is in P4 now. Adam Mirbo might have to. When did he pit? It was what, lap 8-ish? Lap 7? Oh, F1 got a penalty. He's around that. So if he's good with his tyres. No, but I don't know. I mean, I don't think tyre wear's too bad around Imola, so you never know. He could. Oh, alright, Giles, I didn't realise you're here. Welcome to the stream, pal. Unlucky, mate. You were doing good. And oh, Fedor's in the pits. He's on the softs, isn't he? So yeah, the soft runners are going to have to pit. And Fedor is the first of the soft runners to pit. There's been a spin, I think. Isn't it? Oh, yeah, it's Lewis. Oh, Lewis has got no front wing, jeez. And look at this, Ascari and Falling Fish now. I'm not watching, there we go. Falling Fish, got the DRS, simple as that, he's ahead of Ascari. But this will have to put, Mirbo first and then Andrew second, because they're not going to have to pit, at least until, like, later on, if they do end up pitting. But all these soft runners will have to come into the pits. So this could be good for likes of Mirbo and Andrew. We'll have to wait and see. Sean's got the gap to 1.5 seconds to Diddley now. Well, we'll see how long they're going to stay out. Maybe they might try going to medium tyres. So they might have another set of mediums. Now, that might be what some of these guys are trying to do. So you'd think mediums go about 17 laps, or however many laps they'll have to do. It's about that much. Because I'm fairly certain that Imola has good tyre wear. We'll have to wait and see. As they're coming to the pit entrance now, coming around the final corner. Will Sean come into the pits now? Is he going to stay out? He's staying out. Diddley's also staying out. Looks like he's going to come to the pits, but no. So was that just maybe Fedor paying a bit early? Maybe. Fedor pit onto the hards. So maybe these guys are trying to go into the mediums. Let's see. Wait, did Lewis not go into the pits? He's got wing damage. Andrew on the back of Hasty Flash. He's closing in on the Alfa Romeo, but where can he make the move? Because there's not really a lot of places. He's only really got the first corner. But this is league racing. People find the moves in the most randomest locations in league races. It's mad. I rate, to be honest. Like, some of the moves are absolutely great. Like, you just never do that in real life. Some of the moves that get made. Well, the gap's just stagnating just between them. It looks like Andrew's getting better exits than AC Flash. So them softs do look to be wearing... well, they look like they've met their end. And yeah, because remember it was 6 times by Diddley. He's right on the back of the Alpha Tauri, and there's Sean pitting, and there's Diddley pitting. So this will put Mirabel back into the lead of the race. I don't know if he's ever leading, actually. This might be his first time leading the race. Either way, he's in the lead, and he will not pick, and Haste Flash is going to stay out. So I'll put him in second, and Andrew into third. And Andrew made the move, he's going to go around the outside of the Alfa Romeo. These guys made contact in the sprint race, and now he's Andrew up to P2. And yeah, they're pitting onto hard tyres. So clearly they don't think the mediums can go to the end, or they just don't have a spare pair. Either way, they're on the hards. And wait, Diddley's got out of shot. Was Sean... Sean's had a slow pit stop there. Because Sean was ahead of Diddley, and Fedor's going to jump Sean as well. I swear Sean was ahead of Diddley, was he not? What, did he have damage or something? Sean's behind both Diddley and Fedor. Yeah, Sean was leading, wasn't he? So, I don't know what's happened in the pits. He's been jumped by both Fedor and Sean. So I'm going to watch when Haste Flash will pit. You'd think he'd come in now. We're halfway through the race. Let's see. We've still got 10 drivers running, so if all these drivers just keep it clean, don't crash, then they're getting at least 1 point. So... all they're going to do, keep it clean, not make any mistakes, not hit the wall, and they'll get at least 1 point. And there's AC Flash pin. Let's put Ascari into P4. Well, he could be on for a good result, don't want to commentate skirts it. He's got James behind him. So he's just got to hold the ground, stay out, make sure that they don't wear the tyres too much. That could be a very good position come the end of the race. But they have got the likes of Diddley, Fedor and Sean on 10 lap younger tyres than them. They'll be catching them up. About 16 laps to do that. The gap between Diddley and James is 7 seconds. So it's not the picture. And Sean's going to head to Fedor going into turn 1. That's Sean up to P6. Sean is on the charge now. Next on his list will be Diddley. So I think the only way that Mirabel and Andrew are winning this, apart from them crashing, is a safety car. Because I think they should have gone into the hards. I don't know why they went onto the softs, I'm being honest. Usually you go into the softs at the end of the race. I'd understand mediums, but, like, the hards make sense. Yeah, go to the end. Mediums you could probably do. A lot of drivers went on the softs as well. Clearly it's not worked, because look how far back they are. Because the tyres are only 10 laps younger. It's not going to make much of a difference. The gap between them and Mirabel, if you just look at the leader. Look at that. Diddley's 26 seconds behind Mirabel. I don't think he's going to make that up 14 laps. Without a safety car assistance, they're not winning this. So... and Sean's going quickest, so showing that he's got the speed, but like I said, he just isn't close enough. He's close to Diddley, but no move has been made. Just following the Alpha Tauri round, waiting for his next chance to strike. Okay, so everyone's got sort of spread out now. Sean's still on the back of him. Can't get ahead of Diddley. 18 to 32. Mirabel's leading from Andrew, from Ascari, from James, and we got this battle for P5, which is Lean Sean. Theodore doesn't look to have that much space compared to him because he has dropped off 2.7 seconds behind. James has just got a penalty. Surprised only 3 drivers with penalties. Doing not too bad, doing pretty well with the penalties. It's good to see. Trying to get him out. Ooh, looks like trying a little spin coming out of this game. Is it going though? So Mirabel's got a 7.2 second gap to Andrew. Andrew's just got to hold it, you know, because he'll know he's not got the speed in Mirabel, but he could come away with a good result here with a P2. So he's just going to keep it clean, and especially he's got the 15-second gap for Scar as well. He's sitting clean here. He'll just pray that there's not a safety car. And Sean's going for the move on Diddley. We didn't get to see that because the game gave me a shite camera angle. Nice Sean up into P5. And now he's going to push after James. And to be fair, the gap's only 1.3 seconds. So it won't be too long before he's on the back of the Ferrari and going for P4. I'm also, but the thing is, he doesn't have to push. Because the gap is already that big that he can literally go as slow, well not really slow obviously, but you know, like, he can take it as easy as he wants, not do anything silly, not wear the tyres out, and he'll still be like 10 seconds or so ahead. And I'm pretty sure Mirabel's pretty good with his tyre saving as well. And the fact that he's Imola, you know, Tyler's not the worst. And oh, Sean, a massive kick him over, so he's got to catch the car. That's going to let Diddley get back ahead of him. That is not good from Sean. He was right in the back of James as well. It was looking like he was going to make the move on him. But no, that's just a silly mistake from Sean. That's him back down to P6. That's even more work for him to do. He did well to save it. That's what I was talking about earlier. The fact that Sean is... oh, look at this though. I'm talking about that. He's trying to go the inside of Diddley. And it looks like he made the move, but then let him back pass. I don't know what's going on there. But what I was saying about Sean, with him, he's quick, but especially around this track, he just doesn't look like he's got the grip all the time. He's got the quickest lap, but that's going to mean nothing if you're spinning. And Jane on the back of a Scary, unable to make the move. This is about for P3, about for the final podium spot. Let's hope that none of them buckle under the pressure and we can have a good, clean, entertaining fight. Dilly's back up to P5 after Sean's little spin, and he's going to try and go for the move, and James got being on board with him. He's gone up the inside of James. James is going to just allow it to happen. And now Sean's trying to get ahead of James. Let's don't bother Sean. He's got these 4 cars all battling away for P3. James is going to go really wide. Is Sean going to sneak out and up an opportunistic move? He's going to run on the outside. I think James is just going to let Sean pass. He thinks better of it. He knows that Sean's on the younger, quicker tyres. And oh, Ascari's made a mistake, and that's going to lose. J-Pub to try and go for the move. He's got up the inside of him of the chicane. They're going to give each other space. Contact's been made. No one's span. It's fine. And that is Diddley up into P3. And now James is back on Sean. They're going side by side. Go on, lads. Let's not touch. They're not going to touch. Once the penultimate corner, James stays there. But oh, he can't make the move. And that is Sean staying in P5. And he's got DRS though. But so does Ascari. Sean will need to dispatch Ascari as soon as possible to stay with Diddley and have that battle with him for B3. Look at this though, Ascari on the back of Diddley as well. Oh, Sean's going to go for it. Up inside the make contact. Oh, and Ascari's been spun. I don't know if... We'll have to look at that one. On first view, I'd say racing incident because Ascari was a little wide. 2 stewards making contact. Ooh. That's tasty. That means I'm going to have to get involved with it. I'm going to have to look at it and say my view. I don't want to. Anyway. So that is unfortunate for Ascari. That's him down into P7. It was looking good. He was in the podium and contact was made. Like I said, from looking at it, it looks like it was just, Sean was ahead. He went a little wide and made contact. I'd say racing incident, but if I have a proper look, maybe I'll think different. Who knows? But Sean's already back in the... already on the back of Diddley. The battle for P3 really hotting up. This is just making the top 2 more confident they've got nothing to worry about because the gap is 17.7 seconds from Andrew to Diddley. They'll just be begging that there's not a safety car. Who knows, anything can happen. There's still 10 laps to go. Sean going for the move and Diddley across the line, and that is Sean up to P3. And James and Theodore going at it. They've made contact. That is James. Not James, sorry, that is Theodore up into P5. James falls down to P6. We'll see if Sean can pull away from Diddley. Wait and see. About 6 tenths. Sean really needs Diddley to... Or he needs to pull a 1 second gap to Diddley, because if Diddley's got DRS, he can make Sean's life hell. And Sean just needs to push on and try and catch up to Andrew, but the gap is 16 seconds, so it's not looking likely. These guys really need a safety car, because I think the hards will be fine for both Mirabel and Andrew. And Diddley's got a penalty. Really not ideal for him. Scary and Hasty Flash going at it for P7. Lewis is suspending the pace. Not ideal for him. Will Hasty Flash go for the move on the front corner, or will he wait for DRS? He's not close enough to go for the move, so he's got to wait for DRS. Oh, it's a bit laggy. Going around the final corner now. Staying on board with the Alfa Romeo. Forward to the floor. DRS opened up. He's got the slipstream. He's got the RS. He's got the DRS. Pulls to the inside. They're going to go free wide with Lorna Lewis's lap down, so that will make a difference. And that is Hasty Flash with the move up to P7. And Ascari's dropped down further now. Very unfortunate for the Red Bull driver. He's looking so good. Oh, and he's lost it. He's caught it. He did well to catch it. And, oh, was Lewis spun? I don't know what's happened there. There he is, then your race leader just cruising away. It's been a time trial for him the last couple of laps. He's done well to get back up to P1. He obviously had the contact with Deltrick. And he was looking not good for him, but he made up the positions quickly. And he's back to P1. He picked the right tyres to go on, so the softs were clearly not the way. The more I think about it, the more you're like, why did you go on the softs, guys? Come on. But obviously, it's too hard to tell in the moment. You don't know what the best tyre is. And it's just the case that both Mirabel and Andrew picked the correct tyres. For now, at least. Because they might have to pit again. But I just don't think they will. I mean, they would have been on about lap 7, so they need to go about, what was it? We worked out about 25 laps on them? So actually, fingers crossed, they might need to pit again. So, anyway, they're still going strong. Sean is closing down the gap to Andrew, but 12 seconds in 8 laps. Can it be done? We'll have to wait and see. As long as Sean isn't making any mistakes, and it'll be helpful for him if Andrew does. But the P2 could still be up for grabs here for Sean. I believe it's Sean. I don't know. Yeah, it's Sean. 1.1 seconds quicker than Mirabel. Very quick lap. Pushing still more. Scary's got a penalty. It's a lot more peaceful now and calmer. This is the problem with having everything happen on the first few laps. It's chaotic for the first 5 or 6, and then when it comes to the end, you only have your 10 drivers. There's massive gaps, and yeah, that's it. You have a 12-second gap from first to second. He's got another penalty to add to his collection. No, the closest gap is Hasty Flash and Scary, and Hasty Flash is pulling from Scary. So. We're just going to ride through these 7 laps. Unless there's a safety car. But I could do with a glitch safety car right now, if I'm being honest. See, we need like last week. Last weekend had such a good last lap. Such high stakes. We had the top 4 all close to each other. That's what we need. Unfortunately, we can't have that every weekend. But it'd be lovely if we could. What were you guys saying when I was doing it? Nice, there's this connection. Yeah, that's true. It was the clean in the sprint, the cleanest first lap that I think we've ever seen. I don't know how no one made contact. There was no spins, no like warnings or whatever, or penalties. Completely clean, like hardly any position changes. Then you go into lap 2, you have the crash, and it all just goes to shit from there. Oh, Dirt Trick's not got the best wife. It's good to know. I mean, he's not in the race anyway, but when he was, not ideal. Let's come around the final corner. Starting lap 27. 7.7 seconds between Andrew and Sean. This could get tasty. 4 laps. Can he make the gap? And he's closing in the Mercedes. This is a good result so far for Andrew. He's currently sitting at the bottom of near the bottom of the championship. We've hardly got any points. This podium was good for him. Will boost his confidence up, getting some good points. For his first podium of the season. If only, Rosberg. Because that mean it'd be a 4th different race winner. I really wanted that, like a 2012 style season where like the first 10 races or so, that'd be nice. First 10 races at least had different race winners. Lewis is doing spins. I don't know, it's whatever the stewards say, but at that point that'd be very harsh. Especially since it's the sprint, like, especially because with league racing, you change positions so quickly and stuff, especially in this league. It's I know he did spin him in the sprint and like that made him start lower, but you got to look at it fairly, if you know what I mean. It's not really messed him up that much. He started a few positions lower. He already do it because it's funny. It would be very hard. You're not wrong. That would make me chuckle. How have you been today, Rosberg? I need some entertainment. This is boring. What have you been up to? What have you been doing? Wouldn't it be funny if I remember just like lost the ring and I ruined that with something? Do a Leclerc. Actually, he's really catching up to Andrew. I think Sean's gonna I think he's gonna overtake Andrew by lap 31 or so. He's really closing in on him. He does. You've done fuck all today. Oh. See. I've done something. I had a walk, so I'm very productive. It was like a 25-minute walk, but what's a walk? See, I've kept that up. I said I'm gonna go for a walk, at least one walk every day of the year, and so far I've done that. Fish gets a penalty. Silly Billy. So, you know, look at me, big cool guy. Apart from that, I've done fuck all as well, but, you know. Yeah. Lovely life. Oh, teachers are going on strike on Wednesday. The thing is, though, plumbing, apparently, get this, year 7s to 10s, you get the whole day off. I mean, everyone else, you've got to go in. Bastards. I mean, my maths teacher's striking, so that's a dub. I'd have to go in for the last 2 periods. But the first 3, oh my bitch fucking sports teacher. Oh my god, she's like, I'm not losing money for you guys. It's nothing to do with us, love. I hate you. Right, I'm gonna stop branding because it's got nothing to do with this. But you went shopping and you went, oh, see, Alenka's way more productive than us. You made what? How do you is it crepes? Craps? Fucking craps. Are they the like what are they called? They're like pancakes with chocolate in them, are they? I don't know. I'm not a pro when it comes to food. I just know that food yummy. Food nice and yummy, and I like to eat. What? Mate, because I've been enjoying it. It's like, you know how you sweat off Football Manager because you enjoy it for some weird reason. That's why I've been sweating Minecraft off, because I've been enjoying it. And I kind of need it for, like, the enchantments and shit. It takes fucking forever. I've generally been enjoying Minecraft lately. It's a good game. Look at this, though. Sean, 4 attempts behind Andrew. Sean's going for the move. Scary and Founded Fish as well are battling. Founded Fish has gone off the track. But let's watch this. We'll get on board with... Football Manager sounds absolutely poo. Like, football's already boring, but then you gotta manage it. Like, just go outside and play normal football, Rosberg. Oh, showing a massive kick of oversteer. He'll have DRS though, Andrew. I don't think Andrew will fight this too much. As I say that, he's pushing him right to the edge of the track. But Sean, with the DRS and the younger tyres, has got the superior pace on Andrew. And that's him ahead. I said on lap 31, did I not? I'm so sick. And that is Sean to P2. Actually, there's more battles going on now. Look at this. 80 Flash, 4 attempts behind James. So he's all starting on the last couple laps. He'll have DRS. Because Sean's fucking cracked, mate. That's why. Easy Flash. Is he going to go for the move? I don't think he's close enough. Yeah, he isn't. He's got to sit behind the Ferrari for another lap. But he should have another opportunity. Yeah, Kieran wouldn't to. Not if Sean spins it again. Look at that, you can see him losing the rear out of the corner. He's drifting out of there. Oof. Mirabah started the last lap. To be fair, you've got to give it to him. He has had all the setbacks in this race. He's managed to come back. He made the smart choice to go onto the hards. So he deserves it when you think about it. He has done a good race. And this is going to help him push his championship lead as well. He's already leading by, like, what, 12 points or something to... It was Diddley in second. So he's just going to push his gap even more. This is definitely looking like Mirabah's year. We'll have to wait and see. Still only round 4 of the championship. Anything can happen. Here we go. Hasty Flash again. Is he close enough to make a move on James? Going into the first corner. He's got the DRS. He's going to go to the inside. And he just can't make the move. He's not close enough. Nothing's going to come of it. Yeah, he's got a lot of DRS. I don't know why I didn't use any. But anyway... Battle for P6 is still going on. Please don't make a move now. I'm not watching. Coming around the final corner. And Mirabah is going to win the Imola GP. This first driver to win 2 races this season. Well done, pal. Sean's going to come home in P2. And Andrew will come home in P3. That is a great drive from Mercedes. That'll really boost his confidence. Good drive from Andrew. Diddley comes around the final corner. And that'll be him in P4. And then Theodore will be P5. We're still in the battle for P6 though. We'll wait and see. And oh, formed the Fisher span, I think. Yeah, he has. Anyway, this could still change. And James has a penalty actually, so he's might as well get P6. We're around the final corner now. And yeah, it's going to stay like this on the track, but he's might as well go up to P6 because of penalties. That's James 7th. And Scary will be P8. Formula Fish will be P9. There you go, everybody. That has been the race. It was Firefish doing a few spins. That really damage. It was looking very promising at the start of the sprint, and then it went. I swear I'm going to say it's always Imola, but last season we only had 2 retirements at Imola, and we didn't even have a safety car. So it's not always Imola. And Dillard's going to get driver of the day. I don't know who I'd give driver of the day to. I'd give it to. So you could give it to so many people. You could give it to Mirabel for making the comeback. You can also give it to Andrew because he's made the right decision on the hards when the safety car came out, and he's got his P3, his first podium. So we'll give it to Andrew. And he's come back from starting at the back of the sprint. So I give driver of the day to Andrew. There we go then. Mirabel lifting the trophy up way. Here we go. We've got the champagne. Yeah, look at it. He was like, come on, have it. You're waiting the cars. Oh, cars. Ooh, get that flag off my screen. Ooh, there we go, though. I'll have a look at the race results because that's the weekend. So, Mirabel finished P1 with Sean in P2. Sean got the fastest lap. Good result for him. Andrew in P3. Did the P4. Fidor 5th. Hasty Flash in P6. James 7th. Scary 8th. Thorn finished 9th. And Lewis finished 10th. The last of the point scorers and the last of the finishers. You then had Beltrick, Kieran, Giles, and Yav all retiring. Oof, I know actually won the whole weekend. Mirabel won the whole weekend. Interesting. There's your 4 points from the whole thing, from the sprint and the race. Yeah. There we go. That was fun. There we go, though. That's been round 4, a very chaotic race. It was entertaining, and then you had your spins and your crashes. That needs to get sorted out. And I don't think people should be saying they're leaving just after a couple of crashes, but like I said, we'll talk about that another time. But yeah, boom, that was round 4 done and dusted. Where's next? Let me have a look. Miami. I actually really like Miami. It's actually a very good track. I don't know if the other drivers do, but Miami's a great track. So that is where we're going to be at next. So yeah, I am going to end the stream there. My voice needs resting. It is dying. Goodbye, Linker. See you tomorrow at school. Poo school. Yeah. Thank you for watching, guys. That's been SRL. But yeah, same time next week in Miami. The normal qualifying won't be the sprint. And for the other streams, I'm gonna try and finish FNAF 3 and complete that. That's coming up. And also I've got some scary horror games, so that'll either be tomorrow or Tuesday. Whenever I can be asked or I've got the time. But thank you guys for watching, and